Hey guys, I see a lot of people on here talking about how Christmas kind of felt underwhelming this year. It didn't really feel like Christmas. And I'm not going to lie, leading up to the day, I wasn't really in the Christmas spirit like all December long. I don't know what it was. It was just weird. It was like everything just kind of felt out of place. It didn't feel like Christmas. It felt like 2023 flew by faster than anything. And every year it flies by a little faster. I think it's just me getting older. And I think it's just going to get worse because I hear people older than me say, oh, it just gets quicker. And it's like, don't tell me that. But it's true. Christmas felt weird. And I think it was a mix of a lot of things. I think it was the weather not really feeling Christmassy. It's like here in Iowa, it didn't feel Christmassy. And a lot of other things too. I know there's been several times this year where I just haven't felt myself. I felt funny. And I don't know what it is. I can't really put a pinpoint on it. It's weird. That probably sounds silly, but it's just the way it is. Maybe it's a little bit of depression. Maybe it's something else mixed in. But that kicked in too. But then we actually got to the Christmas day. And I'm not going to lie, just spending it with my family and hanging out really meant the world. And really leading up to it, there were like a few little things that just kind of made this Christmas really memorable. It's funny, like when you're in the moment, you don't always really realize it, but I'm going to share a few of them. Like the day before Christmas, I got crunch taters. I don't know if you've had these, but they're so good. And I know that sounds like a little thing with snacks. What can I say? They make me happy. And then for my sister and my cousin's birthday, which is right before Christmas, we went out to a place called Taki, and it's like a Japanese steakhouse. And, they have the big grill and they do the show. I'd never been to one of those places before. It was incredible. I think every restaurant should be this way. There's me with my shrimp. And then on Christmas Eve night, I spent it watching Christmas movies and specials. This is actually the first year I didn't watch It's a Wonderful Life, and I feel really bad at it because my dad and I always watch that every year. Another reason why I didn't really feel like Christmas, I guess, but I did end up watching Arthur Christmas for the first time in a while, and I love this movie. It's so underrated and so good. So that kind of made it feel like not Christmas as well, but it kind of made things memorable at the same time. I still regret not watching It's a Wonderful Life, though. My dad and I might have to watch that for like New Year's or something. And look at this. I don't think cats like Snapchat filters, but hey, they sure look good. I think he enjoyed Arthur Christmas too. And then I woke up and I watched A Christmas Story. This is my Christmas Story Laserdisc I got from a very dear friend of mine earlier this year, along with a bunch of other Laserdiscs. My goodness, that was a cool gift and a really nostalgic one. And then my sister Mackenzie, you guys have probably seen the little red truck in a Christmas tree trend that's been going around TikTok. She got me this bag, and the minute I saw it, I smiled so big. And the stuff that was in the bag was amazing too. Like there was this delicious candy, these Dunkin' Donuts chocolates that were, oh my gosh, so good. But this made me so happy just to see this gift wrapping. And my youngest sister got me Super Mario RPG. It's a game I've been waiting for a long time to get. I just haven't been able to get to it yet. And I remember one day she just told me to send her a list, and I put that one on there, and she got it, and it just was like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting it, but I kind of was at the same time, and it just made me so happy to add that one to my collection. All of my siblings are just really awesome. I'm lucky to have all of them. And my mom was so excited for me to open this gift, and I was pretty happy when I got it. It's a Lego Captain America shield. It's 3,000 pieces, but I cannot wait to put it together. I don't think I'll be able to bounce it off anybody or anything, but I think it's going to be fun. That's going to be like my largest Lego endeavor ever. And I'm no pro Lego builder at all, but I can't wait to try it. And over the last few years, my dad has become a much more sentimental person. I don't know if it's just him getting older or what, but my sisters and I decided to go in on a big framed portrait of him and all of his kids from my sister's wedding over the summer. And it made him really happy. I could tell he's funny because he doesn't react to things like, I'm sure a lot of people have dads like this where they don't react to things like really super excited right away, but you could tell he liked it. But the moment I really knew he liked it is when, everything was kind of settling down for Christmas, all the gift wrapping and food was done. And my dad's like, hey, we got to go put this up. Like he was really excited to do it. We had to look up a YouTube video on how to use the stud finder exactly, and we got it hung up. Also, I made this joke. I put the stud finder to my chest and said, "Look, it found a stud." I hope it's not like unhealthy to do that, but I did. I did it for a Facebook post, guys. I'm sorry. It was just such a dumb joke. I had to do it. And this guy, Designed by Ruben, he posted this, and I saw it last night as Christmas was kind of winding down, and it's really stuck with me ever since. I really like this Instagram page, by the way, but it says, "The best Christmas gift is to realize how much you already have." And looking back and reflecting, I think that defines my Christmas pretty well. You know, heading into it, I was kind of bummed about a lot of stuff. And I came out of it feeling really, really good. And these weren't even all the little memories that happened, but these were just some of them. And I realized, like, I don't want to come off as like, I really hope I'm not coming off as like braggy or anything. That's the last thing I want. I just kind of wanted to post this and reflect on the Christmas season I had this year, and just, you know, let God know and let you guys know that I'm thankful for everything that happened. And also, it might be fun to look back on these kind of videos years later and be like, oh, that was how Christmas 2023 was. That's how I was feeling during that time, and that is how everything went. But if you made it to this end of this video, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. I know sometimes it's really hard to sit back and be thankful for things, especially with everything that can happen in life. And I realize there are people that are struggling with way more things than I am. Like, my stuff is very little compared to what a lot of people go through. People I'm very close to even. And I just want you to know that I hope you know you're loved, and I hope you go into 2024 with some stride, even though it's going to be tough. Keep your head up. I'm sorry I don't have very good advice. I wish I did, but just know you can do it, and you can make the next year a really great one. I know I'm going to try to. But I hope you all had a great Christmas, a great holiday season, and let's get 2024 off to a good start.